Okay, he's live. Let me resume the recording. Again, there we go. Resume recording.
Great. Okay, welcome back, everybody. We will resume our general session. We have just obviously completed the executive session. We have had a great discussion up until this point. The current committee members have agreed that we are moving names forward that we strongly believe will represent a broad range of where we feel the university will need to go in its future representation. Names that we're submitting, obviously, first to the governor, and individuals that we feel will represent the community quite well. So what I need to do first in this committee is make a motion to accept the list of the 5 individuals that we have packages for. So I need first to get a motion to accept the list of 5 who are in front of us at this point.
I make a motion to accept the 5 nomination package for the Board of Regents.
Great, thank you, Ms. Monroe, and thank you very much. Second. Okay, so I'd like now, if it's okay I'll call for the vote, but I'd like to list, if it's okay, the members first, if it's all right. So I'm just going in the order of that's on our sheet. Nate Knight, Joanne Chung, Lee Weber, Chris Dranius, and Robert Kelly are the 5 individuals that we have discussed, and these are the we just accepted against the 5. So there's a motion. We need to pass that motion. All in favor of sending voting on these members by roll call. Yes, in fact. So all in favor say aye.
No.
All opposed say nay.
No, by roll call meaning they call their
Right,
name.
just to get that we're accepting that list. Okay. So now we will then call for a vote. Well, I'll ask each of the current members that sit on this committee. We do have a quorum. We do have 7 people that are here, and I'll just go down the name of members, RCN members that are here currently, and I'll ask them to give their vote for each of the 5. Okay, I'm just going to start on this list. I'm going to move myself to the end. So, Ms. Leandro, would you like to please give your tally vote?
Thank you, Chair. Denied 3.
No, this is to approve the listing. So it's a yes or no.
Oh, yes, to approve the listing. Yes.
Yes. Alana, approve the listing.
Yes.
Thank you. Suba.
Yes.
Thank you. Christian.
Yes.
There's Monique.
Yes.
Thank you. And Anna.
Yes.
Okay, great. So that's all been approved. The listing, someone make a motion on this, or that's, I think.
That's it. So they voted on it. It's unanimous.
Great, thank you very much.
Motion passed.
Thank you very much. Okay, now then we'll move, sorry, Ms. Youngerell to actually be your election.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. For the Regent nominee for Denied, ranked 3.
Okay.
Chung 2. Weber 5. Duenas 1. Kelly 4.
Thank you very much. We'll call upon Arana.
Nate Knight 3. Joanne Chun 2. Lee Weber 5. Chris Duenas 1. Jim Robert Kelly 4.
Nate Knight 3, Joanna Chun 2, Lee Weber 5, Chris Duenas 1, and Robert Kelly 4.
Thank you very much. Christian.
Nate Knight 3, Joanna Chun 2, Lee Weber 4, Chris Duenas 1, and Robert Kelly 5.
Great, thank you very much. Morgan.
Denied 4. Chun 2. Weber 5. Duenas 1 and Kelly 3.
Great, thank you very much.
Denied 2, John 4, Weber 3, Reyes 1, and Kelly 5.
Thank you very much. I, as a chair, also will do the ranking. I voted for Denied 3, Chun number 2, Weber number 5, Chris Duenas number 1, and Robert Kelly number 4. So, David, you want to take
Okay, yes, sir.
a minute to give us the tallies?
Okay, if you can just double check my numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Chair, by way of vote on the aggregate, the first candidate is Chris Duenas with a total number of 7, the number lowest being best. Rank number 2 is Joanne Chun with a total of 16,
How many, sorry?
total of 16, 16.
And what was Chris?
Going back to Chris, number 1, total vote 7. Number 3 is Nathan Knight, total points of 21. Number 4 is Robert Kelly, total vote 29. And number 5 is Lee Weber, total vote of 32. And this will be submitted in the records for the voting recount, subject to its approval.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now, David, I assume then we now have to make a motion to, is it
Approve the rank.
approve the ranking?
If there is no concerns. Again, by way of ranking, number 1 is Chris Duenas, number 2 is Joanne Chun, number 3 is Nathan Knight. I will get the official name. Number 4 is Robert Kelly, and number 5 is Lee Weber. So the top 3 women. In that order.
So now I'd like to, then we'll just do a roll call motion to accept this. Again, I'll start with
Motion to accept.
Yeah, motion to accept.
Motion to accept.
Second that motion.
Thank you very much. Okay, now I think we just need to do a roll call to hear everybody's acceptance. Is that correct, David? Okay, again, would you just say yes or no on the acceptance? Let's speak first, please. Yes.
Actually.
Oh, I just. Thank
Number.
you, Gabrielle.
Accept, yes.
Thank you, Ron.
Yes.
Natasha,
Yes.
Christian,
Yes.
Monica,
Yes.
and so, okay, so, David, the committee accepts. Motion on the motions passed. Yes, very much. Okay, thank you very much. All right. All right, thank you all for doing that. I appreciate it. Okay, so now we'll just go on to regular business. If you go back and take a look at the agenda. We have in front of us next meeting dates. They are in red, October the 5th, January the 11th, April the 11th, July the 11th, October the 3rd of 2024. Anybody have any issues with any of these dates that we're moving forward? The times, as you all know, we might change the times up to see what works better for everybody, whether we do it in the morning or an afternoon session on this. So a lot will depend on everybody's commitment. And we'll have probably at that time the incoming chair kind of help determine that aspect of the staff to see that part of it. So does anyone have any concerns in any of these?
Where to be teaching time.
I just have to check my class schedule.
Of course,
Yes.
okay, David, anything else?
Okay, yeah, so the follow-up question is because that packet is intended to replace Regent Valencia.
Correct.
So the next question is whether you want to have a second meeting to develop the second packet for Regent / chairperson Provito, or you want us to collapse the votes. And if you want to have a meeting, when in September would you like to?
So, from the discussion, it sounds like we would like to have a meeting in September. So that we submit this list first, and then meet again to see whether or not we'll add any additional comments to the package. So in September, look at your seems to me that we definitely like Thursday in the week. Okay. And the time wise, a lot will depend, of course, on what will work out people, obviously about the course schedules and class schedules that some of you are teaching. But I would suggest then that we shoot for, to give us enough time, either the in September, either the 21st or the 28th. Which is like. You would have any issues on either one of those days?
Yeah.
28th, okay. Regent, yes, are you, when do you officially start?
September 1st.
You have any issues, sir, on
Mr. Chair, just by way of other activities, there is a board of Regent meeting on September 28th. So if your meeting's in the morning, it just kind of affects Regent Diaz as to his availability for a morning meeting, then rolling into an afternoon board. On the 21st, there's an investment in DFA meeting in the afternoon. So if you meet in the morning, I think for Regent purposes, it might be okay subject to his schedule.
28th works for you?
If we're meeting on the 5th, are we not able to just address these applications on the 5th? If that's a standing meeting as.
I won't be able to attend the.
It's your call, because that's only what, 2 weeks away.
Right, and we could move the October 5th to another time.
You can adjust the regular meeting any to either time. The difference is that's a regular meeting, which means all the minutes that have been accumulating with all these special meetings will need to be voted upon and approved. Special meetings, you don't vote on minutes. Okay, so it would just be an accumulation.
And we can, at that, if we do go in September, we can then elect a chair.
You can, if you want to put that on the agenda, because when you have a special meeting, the agenda is very specific to what you want to accomplish. That can't wait till the next meeting.
I'd like to put it on.
We can do that.
September 14th.
Yes, how about 14th? Any issues, anything on your calendar for that one? Very well. That would help out in spacing the time a little bit between October. I have no problem. It's just short as you get those, obviously the packages, but I'm okay.
And we will try to encourage the governor's office to
That's
at
the only
least
thing I was
know
trying
who
to
they're
push.
going to appoint, so that you know what to work with.
That was my only issue of putting it a little bit later, was to give the governor a little bit. That's the only issue that I have with the 14th versus the 28th. It just allows that a little bit more time. Okay, that was what I said. Okay, 20th, okay. I still think we ought to give it a little bit more time and then have a little more time to like the package.
Okay, and Mr. Chair, just one more note. We will make the phone calls to the top 3 to confirm their availability in case they change and now they're on another board that disqualifies them. But if there is 1 or 2 of them that are no longer available, then the list will collapse upward. Just know that. Unless you want to say, no, Dave, we want to have to meet again to relook who those number 2 and 3 may be, or 1.
Can we do it if it's pending, if there's something, in the works, like vote for collapse, but if in the event there's.
It's your call, because
And
you've
if
already
there's
prioritized the list and you've approved it up to 5. So that means we just need your concurrence to collapse it in case someone is no longer available. And that number one on the list is still going to be the recommended person.
You know, I mean, yeah. I'm okay, but listen, like I said, we all voted that they're acceptable packages, so I have no problems bringing them up.
If one or is not available, okay, we will make the phone calls today. And
And just let us know.
yeah, with your permission, if we work it right, we'll probably be able to get the packet ready for your signature today, and if we can get it delivered to the governor's office today, we will do that. But no later than today.
I know this young lady. Yeah, no. Anything else that you want to ask?
Okay, I'm sorry, what was that special meeting date, September?
Yeah. No, we're gonna move it to the.
I'm okay with, I asked to consider the 14th, but it's kind of,
I think it's better to do it the latter part to give the governor enough time. So it was that,
28?
yes.
What time?
Are we doing 10 or 11?
Listen, we can try 10 until we hear your, what classes.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
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 Good. 10 o'clock. Okay, 10 o'clock.
we're going to
And-
vote
and-
on our chair.
I'd like to have the two things, to do this one more time and first to elect the chair, so he or she could do this. My term ends, so I can't be chair. And then that person can run.
Do you want to also vote secretary,
Yeah, so we'll vote
or you're gonna
second.
be here around for this meeting?
I'll be here, but I'm not sure if they're going to have the next member
For council.
Yeah.
Okay, because you
Yeah,
can,
because you haven't met yet.
recommend that you stay. for
Yes,
this
I did
meeting.
ask for them to.
Okay. Okay. So the chair and.
I'll be here.
Okay, call for adjournment. Motion to adjourn, then, okay, yeah.
Second, good.
Go for it, sorry, took a little long.
I'm sorry, who seconded?
Who's second that?
Second.
Second.
Christian.
All right, we'll do it first. Perfect, don't have a snack, because I'm not running away.
What time is it?
Oh,